Irwin at first, Hunley at second, Bales at short. That's probably sister there. Rose at third. It's Cooper, Hutchinson, and Smith in the outfield. Bernard behind the plate. And the pitch. A little grounder to short. Bales is up, throws it first in time to retire Quiggle.
Kind of jammed her up inside on that one. We're at Starplex Field number 1. It's 9:57.
And there's a little blooper to the shortstop's trouble, and it's a single for Thomas. And, you know, she kind of goes unnoticed, Brian, but she gets on base an awful lot.
Well, she certainly did yesterday. Had 3 singles, 3 for 4 yesterday with 2 runs scored in the win over Green Hill. So she is a scrapper. In fact, she had a bunt single in the first yesterday.
Here's Sandifer, and she takes the first pitch for a strike on the inside corner, 0-1. Samaya Sandifer playing third base today, pitched yesterday.
She pitched a great game. Gave up only 4 hits.
The wind by Bells, and it's fouled back to the screen.
I did get a bit of a scouting report from Coach Fernandez on Bales. Throws hard. Is always around the plate. And I said, who have you played that she reminds you a lot of? She said Madison Ventura. But maybe 3 miles an hour more on the speed for her, Bales.
The 0-2 pitch. A liner into right. It's going to drop for a base hit. Thomas with her speed is going to get all the way to third. And Stewarts Creek's got something going here in the first inning. Runners at first and third and only 1 out, and brings up Jaden Brawley, who can instantly help her cause, as she's going to be on the mound today for the Red Hawks.
Brawley was 3 for 4, 2 singles, a double, and 4 of their 8 runs driven in yesterday in the game over Green Hill.
Now the official talking to Coach Fernandez about something. It'll be Brawley, then Stembridge, and then Ashworth. Brawley, a tough left-handed batter. See, she had a couple of hits. Tell you what, the 1, 2, 3, 4 hitters and the number 8 hitter were on fire yesterday. Brooke Kemp had a remarkable game with 3 hits.
I have no idea what this conversation about. It's definitely continuing. I don't think it's about anybody missing the bag or anything like we saw in last night's Siegel-Clarksville game, which was a highly controversial ending. Although looking at some video of it, it looks like the officials got it right, but it was sure close.
Or whatever it was, the conversation is over, and here's Brawley. Emery Bells getting ready to throw the first pitch. And it's a strike called on the outside corner. Don't be surprised if you see Sandifer take off.
We are at Starplex, and so that's why you hear planes and helicopters in the background, by the way.
And the pitch. Grounder foul past the first base bag. She's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runners at first and third. And the wind and the pitch just outside. 1-2. Well, just like yesterday, a great opportunity to get some runs in the first at bat. And the 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck her out. That was a big strikeout, and Sandifer going to take second. Needed contact there, Brian. We didn't get it.
Yeah, she battled, but just was unable to make contact there. With Sandifer going there, it did allow Sandifer to get into scoring position. Stembridge has an RBI chance. She didn't have one yesterday. She was 1 for 3 with a run scored.
And comes up swinging, fouls it back, 0-1. Jalen Stembridge. Jalen. I want to make sure I get that right. Jalen. But yeah. I can't read my writing. And the pitch to her, 0-1. Swing and a miss. And she's rearing back. Bell's rearing back with a little something extra here. Runners at second and third, 2 out. And Stewarts back in there. And the pitch. Hanging tough, fouls it back.
Needs something right over the shortstop's head.
No balls and 2 strikes. I do like the way the Lady Hawks, Red Hawks, they battle and they come up swinging. 0-2 pitch. There's a grounder through the hole, a base hit. It's going to score 2. And it's a big 2-out hit. Now they've got to run in a rundown, and they're going to tag her out. But it really, at this point, I could care less, as Stembridge delivers a 2 RBI single to give Stewarts Creek the lead. 2-0. We go to the bottom of the first.
You've heard people say, you know your work by your name, but there's no better name for residential and business concrete work than Dan France Concrete. From basic slabs to decorative stamping, for your next concrete project, call Dan France Concrete, 615-642-5152.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Trust me, Dan is committed to the community and will offer you a great product. He'll stand behind his work and make sure you're satisfied with every aspect of the work. Dan France Concrete.
Don't let concerns about today's events derail your long-term financial strategy. Hi, I'm Edward Jones financial advisor Lee Colvin, and I'm here to help. We can work together to understand the impact of these events and make sure that your goals are top of mind. While you can't control market volatility, we'll help focus on what you can control. We can connect in several virtual ways. Start by giving me a call at 615-907-7056. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Welcome back to Starplex Field number 1. It's Stewarts Creek striking early, leading 2-0 with Knoxville Halls coming up to bat. This broadcast brought to you by JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates, Little Caesars Pizza, Rayburn Insurance Agency, and Lascassas Feed Supply. Later on today, we'll have Siegel Farragut Baseball scheduled for 12:30. We'll see how that schedule maintains. They should be underway in the elimination game between Beach and Clarksville out there, and then we'll just see if anything is needed this evening.
Kaylee Hutchison going to step in, the center fielder for Halls. And the left-hander Brawley on the mound, and the pitch is an outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 35-7, you say, for Halls?
Yeah, with their win yesterday, it was a 2-0 win over Henry County to get them to this winner's bracket game.
If Brawley pitches like she plays first base, we're in for a treat today. Outside, 2-0.
Our first chance to see her pitch, but she and Sandifer, they've got a pretty deep bench at pitching spot.
And she falls behind, 3-0.
Oakland coach Charlotte P. strolling up this morning.
3-0 the count. And the pitch. And it must be a little high, so it's a walk. First one given up by Brawley.
John, there are 2 teams with the name Halls. One's from West Tennessee, this team, East Tennessee, and this is the only one in 4A.
And brings up Kylie Cooper, the left fielder, a left-handed batter, and I guarantee you she's a bunter. And the first pitch. Down low, throw down. Did not get her. And she's got a stolen base. Looked like a changeup too, Brian, and that was a great pitch to run on because it kind of took a little while to get up there. 1-1 the count. Cooper, I got a feeling is super fast as well. The pitch. And she tries to get it over the shortstop's head, but it's caught by Quiggle, and there's one away. And brings up Emery Bales, the pitcher.
Bales the pitcher and Bales the shortstop.
2-0. Stewarts Creek leads here in the bottom of the first. Brawley, it's good to get that first out. And the pitch to Bales. There's a strike. Another little change up there. 0-1. It's great to have one really good softball pitcher. It's even better if you've got two.
Yeah.
And the pitch. Outside. Ball and a strike. I'm really trying to figure out what I'm going to do over at Siegel for the next, hour while I'm waiting on you.
Oh, you can take your time.
I might go to Chick-fil-A. Have a little early brunch. There's a strike.
Well, I don't know if you're
I'm going over there to get the lineups, but until that game gets over, I won't be able to get them probably. Yeah. So, I might stay and keep you company a little longer. Who knows?
Hopefully, we will have our table. We put a sign on it.
1-2 pitch. That's what you really want me to do, is go over there and sit there. I know that's what you want.
No. I'm just hoping that no one rips the sign off and people are sitting on the table when you get there.
Oh, they'll be there. They may not rip the sign off, but 1-2 to Emery Bales, who's kind of hanging tough on the last two pitches. And here it is. Oh, me. Wow.
I like that one.
Did I throw enough exclamation points in there? Wow. Ooh, that was close. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'll throw it a in there. Just kind of cast it out.
How about a what?
What you talking about, Willis?
2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 out. Runner at second. Here's the pitch. Oh, she went that time, and it's a strikeout. Another great changeup by Brawley.
And Bales couldn't lay off of that one, John. It had a lot of movement, and it kind of swept to the outside corner.
She'd already swung, and the ball wasn't there yet.
Yeah.
And here's Harper Bales, the shortstop. And the wind and the pitch. Strike called, outside corner. 0-1. Brawley seems to have settled down a little bit. Nice to have 2 pitchers, take a little heat off the other one. Change up is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Well, right now we're under cloudy, overcast skies.
Makes it a little easier to deal. You don't have to deal with the sun, which was a problem yesterday.
1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. I'm thinking that was probably the worst sun field. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
There was no cloud. If there were, they were just very tiny.
1 o'clock, and the field over at night was hard as a rock. I mean, there was one ground ball that just bounced way high.
And it's a ball that sails down low. 2-2.
I think it was a ground ball to short, and it bounced right in front. It was an adventure. I mean, it probably went 10 feet in the air and over her head.
Here's the 2-2. Another changeup, lined right to the second baseman for the out. So a good inning for Brawley. No runs. There was a walk, and 1 is left stranded. We've completed 1. Stewarts Creek on top, 2-0.
The Blue Raider fan source for officially licensed Middle Tennessee gear is Raider Tees. T-shirts, caps, sweats in all sizes, designs, colors, children's to plus sizes. Raider Tees has decals and license plates to show everyone your favorite team. Plus, check out their wide selection of Blue Raider art, jewelry, even golf tee markers. Show your Blue Raider pride with the largest selection of Blue Raider merchandise anywhere by shopping Raider Tees, 910 Ridgely Road, just before the bridge over Broad behind Chewy's.
This is a paid legal ad.
Hi, this is John Day of the Law Offices of John Day. I've lived and worked as a lawyer in Middle Tennessee for over 30 years, and to me, every single day has been an honor. That's why our firm is so involved with community programs like bicycle helmet giveaways and our Safe Ride Home program. At the law offices of John Day, we're not just looking to make donations. We want to make a difference in the community we hold so dear. And if you're ever injured, know that we are here for you too.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game brought to you by TOA, Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. John, here we go. Ashworth up to bat.
And the first pitch is to her as a strike call on the inside corner. 2 runs on 3 hits for Stewarts Creek. Only a walk given up by Brawley. Ashworth, the third baseman, make that the first baseman for Stewarts Creek. Here's a little blooper right to the second baseman for out number 1. Just some little soft liners in this game so far.
Well, that's exactly how Stewarts Creek retired Harper Bales to end the bottom of the first. Bella
Ashworth,
Richard.
go ahead.
I was just going to mention Ashworth and Richard did not have hits yesterday, but Kemp had a really good day. She was 3 for 3, so we're going to get to see her. Hopefully, Richard can make some connection here.
And the sign being given by Bernard, and here's the pitch. Strike called outside corner. Bales looks like she's settled down a little bit since that rough first. Stanbridge was caught trying to make it to second after the two hit RBI, or the single and RBI, 2 RBIs. Richard now with a 1-1 count. 1 out, nobody on here in the top half of the second for Stewarts Creek. And the pitch. Popped up, right center field, shallow, it's going to drop. And another hit. It's not going to be a line drive, but in the box score, it's going to look like a laser. Runner at first with 1 out, brings up Brooke Kemp, as Brian mentioned. Really good day yesterday, 3 hits.
John, this young class of freshmen and sophomores at Stewarts Creek had a really good middle school career.
There's a strike.
Sandifer, Brawley, Stembridge, Wilson, and freshman Quiggle played on the 2022 middle school state championship team that was coached by Jeff Shipley. He's listening in this morning.
No balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And another liner, and they're going to get the runner at second. I think they, yeah. I guess that hit the ground a little bit. So it's a fielder's choice for Kemp. And she's down there at first, and they get a runner for her. And Richard is forced at second.
See if I can check that number.
Well, you bet it's Retzlaff. What do you think? We'll call her that till we. Well, it's got 2 numbers on it. Yeah,
it's a 2 something. So you're probably right. She came in yesterday.
Elena Wilson, the batter, and the pitch. Strike called 0-1. Elena didn't get a hit yesterday, but she played some really great outfield and right.
That is Retzlaff running at first.
And the wind and the pitch. Blooped and foul. It goes over into the dugout on the roof.
The difference between the McKnight fields and this one, John, you've got the temporary fences here. So if anything bounces over the fence, it'll be a ground rule double. Don't really have that issue on the McKnight fields.
The fences are really low. Pitch is up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 out here in the top half of the second. We do have a runner at first. Retzlaff is there. Pitch to Wilson. Strike 3 called, inning over. No runs. There was a hit and 1 man left. We're going to the bottom of the second. Stewarts Creek leads it 2-0 over Halls.
Here's a question. What do you want from your electric co-op?
An app for easy payments.
solar energy solutions.
I just want to talk to a real person when I need help. Energy tips and low rates.
Done, 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 done.
I want to fly my car to the moon.
Houston, let's talk about electric vehicles. Energy Service Life. That's Middle Tennessee Electric. We're here to get done what matters most to you. Learn more at mte.com.
We're talking now with Heather here at Carpets by Osborne. Tell us what it's like to work at a family business.
It's a lot of fun. However, it's a lot of work. Everybody has to pull their weight equally.
What do you think are some of the advantages of people doing business with a family business versus a corporate business?
We are here to answer all questions. We're responsible for scheduling jobs. We're not here to sell you material and pass you off to a list of installers.
Carpets by Osborne on Northwest Broad, next to Tire World.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance has provided local prep and MTSU athletes with expert orthopedic care for decades. TOA, live your best life. More information online at TOA.com. Don't forget the countdown to first pitch, sponsored by the law offices of John Day. Many of those this week, we hope. And coming up after this game, the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show.
Bottom of the second we go. Brenna Hunley hits a grounder right back to Brawley, who smothers it, and catches it, and throws her out. 1-3 on the put out here in the second. And Brianna Smith, the right fielder, the batter.
Really good crowd here. There's more room here at Starplex, so everybody was packed in yesterday in that Stewarts Creek Green Hill game, but that was a heck of a crowd, and a great crowd last night at Siegel, so TSSAA may be breaking records.
Foul, ground ball foul, 0-1. It'll be Hunley. She made the first out. Smith and Bernard. As the flame flies over, the pitch is a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Brawley walked the first batter she faced, but got out of that inning. So far, so good here in the bottom of the second. The pitch. That evidently hit the dirt. And it's 2 balls and a strike. Wind's whipping up, and looks like it's blowing in. And I think that's part of the little soft liners that we've seen. Pitch is a strike called, outside corner.
It's going to get held up if you hit it to the right side, especially. It's blowing in, and sometimes it's blowing from right to left. It's kind of changing directions.
2-2. Oh, that was close. Count full now. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
When Brawley figures out where this umpire is going to give her that outside corner, I think she's going to be able to just live out there.
Yeah, it's almost like it's too good a pitch, and it's not outside enough. 3-2. Lined and fouled. We'll go do it all over again.
See, that one was well over the outside of the plate, and Smith reached out for it.
Rinse and repeat. Here we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes. And wow, that's unusual. A beach ball just came flying through. Pitch, walked her. Change-up fielder that time. Second walk given up by Brawley. So a 1-out walk. Here's Bernard, the catcher.
John Jeff Shipley just sent me some really heartbreaking news. When we go out to Smyrna for football this year, concession stand food only for him. That's what he said. I don't know. What's he got against you?
I don't know. I didn't even go half the time to Smyrna. I don't know. If I don't get all those big treats and stuff, Danny will do a game with you, though. He's right from there. Pitch is a strike called. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'm not sure if Danny doesn't have some kind of restrictions in the press box or something, you know.
And do you blame him? 1 ball, 1 strike. He's tempting me over here with some M&Ms. Ball is high. 2 balls and 1 strike.
I met Danny's son when I went to Oakland Middle to deliver the all sports trophies out there. He's their athletic director. He said, "I'm glad you just didn't call me his brother." And I said, "You're too young to be his brother."
There's a pitch in there. Beautiful change. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
The apple did not fall too far from the tree. He's definitely got that Brewer blood in him.
Brawley ready, and the 2-2 pitch. Change up, fly out to right field, and picked up in shallow right on a nice play by Richer for out number 2. Ball brought that, wind brought that ball in big time there.
Sure did, and probably helped right there because it had been a few feet just a little further out. I'm not sure if anybody was going to be able to get to that. So thank you, Mother Nature.
Conditions are so much different than they were yesterday. The pitch, change in there for a strike, 0-1. Mackenzie Baker, the designated player.
It was windy at times yesterday, but man, was the sun just baking you, and no relief from the sun field.
But I mean, the ball was carrying.
Yeah, that's true. It was very hot.
The pitch, that one floats up high. 1 ball, 1 strike. I love Brawley's competitiveness, man. See her walking over back behind the rubber, picks up a little dirt.
Stewarts Creek did have 13 hits in yesterday's game, so.
And the pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate. And they've got 4 hits today. 2-0 Stewarts Creek. If you just joined us, if you've gone to McDonald's and got your coffee, 1-2 pitch. A little liner, but it's going to be caught out in left field by Stembridge, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits. There was a walk, and they strand 1. We've completed 2 now. Our score, Stewarts Creek 2, Halls nothing here on State Farm Prep Softball.
Here's your Little Caesar slices and sticks, half Italian cheese sticks, half pepperoni pizza. It's the world's greatest combination.
Carl? How could you? Sorry, PB&J. I wanted to try new things. No. Have some for yourself.
Yes.
No!
Get hot and ready slice and sticks for $6.99. Walk in and walk out between 4 and 8 p.m.
Little Caesars Pizza is a proud supporter of all Rutherford County High School athletes. Be sure to visit your Murfreesboro Little Caesars today.
Pizza.
In Rutherford County, you know how much it means to have neighbors that you can count on. I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves, here to help life go right when you combine home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-873-1700. Let me save you money and time.
It's not just your home or car. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams. We see your home and car as the time and memories that you put into it. Give me a call at 615-459-2683 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve. I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
First pitch and the first out made, and that was Quiggle, who really hit it pretty well. One of the best hits balls of the game, but a fly out for out number 1 here in the 3rd.
Well, that one went in the air a mile.
Here's Tanaja Thomas. Got the things going back in the 1st with a single. She came all the way around to score for the first Stewarts Creek run. That's where we are, 2-0 Redhawks. Pitch is outside.
Well, John, collectively in spring fling play, she is 4 for 5 with 4 singles and 3 runs scored.
1 ball, no strikes. The pitch. Slapped hard to short. Boy, she's going to beat that. If you bobble it,
yep,
she's going to beat it. It's going to be, I'm going to say E6 on that one. That's what speed will do, and that brings up Sandifer, who singled back in the 1st.
It was kind of hit so hard at her, it hit off her chest, and then when it was bobbled, it was done.
There's a drive, deep left field. This ball is gone. Whoa, they're waving it off. Hold on. Hold on.
Runner left early.
Oh, wow. Runner left early from first.
My goodness.
That's a tough break there. Thomas is out. And Sandifer is going to be at the plate. That's a lousy rule.
Yeah, I hate that rule.
I mean, you take it away from the girl that hit the
Yeah.
home run, you know. I can understand maybe not give her the run, but.
Well, do it again, Samaya.
Bouncer, third. And they're going to say that's foul. I mean, seriously, I mean, I'm sitting there going,
Yeah.
okay, why do you take the run away from her, though? She didn't leave early.
She did everything
right.
right.
Make you go back and hit again. Yeah, it's just me being grumpy. That's what it is. Here's the pitch. Jammed her, ground her to second, throw to first, in time, inning over. Well, what looked like a really great inning, not so good. No runs. There was an error in the inning, and nobody left. And we are now going to the bottom of the third. Stewarts Creek leads it 2-0.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
If your old unit needs a tune-up, the professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air service all major brands and even offer same-day service in most cases. Keep your home or business comfortable year-round. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass. Online at PrenticeAllsup.com.
Craig's Tax Service.
We perform tax preparation, individual tax returns, corporations, partnerships, and all your payroll bookkeeping needs.
Brandon Craig with Craig's Tax Service.
We fulfill all your tax preparation needs from individual returns to corporations and handle any of those scary letters you may get from the IRS.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
We're proud to support all Rutherford County athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game also brought to you in part by good neighbor State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton out on North Thompson Lane near Medical Center Parkway. That's State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, 895-2700.
Going to the bottom of the third, and they'll set up Mackenzie Irwin, and then to the top of the order for Halls. 2-0 Stewarts Creek. Left-handed batter steps in there. And the pitch. Little pop. And a nice catch by Kemp for out number one.
Always like to get that first out, John. It didn't happen in the first inning with the leadoff walk, but have retired the last two.
It's so important. I mean, it just really is. Here's Hutchinson, who walked her first time up, was left stranded. No hits for Halls High School up to this point, but she's walked a batter, two of them.
Yep, she's only faced two over the minimum, and both of them have been walks.
And the wind in the pitch. Outside.
She wasn't happy about that one.
2-0. Little peak of sunshine coming out over the field now. One out, the 2-0 pitch. That change is perfect right down the middle, 2-1.
Boy, and Hutchison really thought about it. I mean, you could tell.
If you can throw a changeup with a 2-0 count for a strike, you're way ahead of the game. 2-1. High fly. Oh, it's a pop-up. Wind bringing it back in as well for out number two. When he goes up high, it's going to come down, brother. It's not going to go anywhere. And there's two away. Brings up Cooper, Kylie Cooper, who grounded to short her first time up.
Maybe Brawley can have her first 3 up, 3 down inning here.
The left-hander's ready. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. That one broke in and broke out to the outside. Came in and broke out. Good pitch. 0-1. Infield is in. Expecting a little bunt here. Doesn't. She swings away, but she fouls it back. She's in the hole. No balls, 2 strikes. Let's don't face those 3, 4, 5 hitters till next inning. How about it?
Be all right by me.
She's out in front of Cooper. No balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. 0-2, excuse me. Swing on and missed. And it is a strikeout. And Brawley, I think that's number 2. And we've got morning baseball, and right now it's good news. Stewarts Creek leads it 2-0 after that 3-up, 3-down inning.
We're at Rick's Barbecue on Warrior Drive, talking with Anne-Marie Brents.
When people walk in and they're like, tell me what's good, I usually tell them the loaded baked potato, which is a fully loaded potato with the butter, sour cream, cheese, bacon, and chives, and then we put meat on top of it.
At Rick's, they use the largest potatoes you can find.
Every Tuesday we run a special on the loaded potatoes. We call it Tater Tuesday, and we sell a lot of potatoes.
Barbecue, smoked chicken, ribs, they've got it all at Rick's Barbecue, 212 Warrior Drive, and online at ricksbbq.com.
Your home, your auto. Together, they're where life happens. I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack. It's smart to protect them together, to help life go right. Give me a call at 615-890-0850 and let me help you save by combining your home and auto.
Every team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, here to help life go right by combining your home and auto insurance. Call me today at 615-893-1417. It's a winning move that saves you time and money.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Jaden Brawley going to lead off the top half of the 4th and swings and fouls it back to the fence, 0-1. It's going to be Brawley, Stenbridge, and Ashworth, the first 3 to face Bales here. Emery Bales, she's pitched well, just really had that shaky first.
Last inning was 3-up, 3-down. Gave up hits in the others.
There's the pitch. Swung on, fouled away. Maybe. Yeah, hits the walkway that I'm going to be walking down through after I'm kicked out of the booth here in just a few minutes. That long walk back to the car.
Oh, it's the other one. It's not paved.
To get X out. I don't even know how to get. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I said 3-up, 3-down last inning, and it was, but Sandifer hit one out.
And Brawley goes down swinging. Yeah, it should be 4-0.
Yeah.
Hope that doesn't come back to bite us.
You always want to get case in point last night with Siegel Baseball, they had a 5-0 lead going to the bottom of the 7th, and it was a 5-4 hang on by your fingernails win.
Pitch to Stenbridge is a ball inside, 1-0. Stenbridge also singled and drove in the only 2 runs. It's kind of been like for Stewarts Creek, it's been like a different hero every day. A lot of heroes. And the pitch. Outside.
Well, that's a testament of how tough this lineup is from top to bottom, John. And you never know who could have the clutch hit. Sandifer's been playing really well in the postseason.
Field pitch, takes it high, 3-0. Ashworth is next.
I was talking earlier about the crowds that we've seen here, and John, it took us 10 minutes just to get out of the parking lot and out of the complex here yesterday. There were so many people.
3-0 pitch, checked her swing. He called it a strike, though. I don't know that Stenbridge realized that. So she comes back, picks up the bat, getting ready to go again. 3 balls and a strike.
After today, things start to thin out just a little bit because you still have everybody playing today, winner's bracket or loser's bracket.
3-1. Strike called inside corner. She knew that this time. Had a great conversation with Coach Patterson, the assistant coach at Stewarts Creek today.
She used to teach for you back in the day.
Yeah, many years ago. The pitch. Swung on, fouled.
Is she still at Laverne Lake?
I think she is, though.
She's been out there for a long while.
She'll probably retire there. Believe it or not, some of those people that work for me are getting close to retirement with 30 years. It's really amazing to think about it. 3-2 pitch. It's high. Walked her.
It's her first today.
And it brings up Aubrey Ashworth, who lined out to second her first time up. 0 for 1 on the day.
Saw Aubrey in the dugout when we were down talking to Coach Fernandez and Patterson, and she turned sideways and she disappeared. She's so thin.
The pitch. And same exact play, just about. A little bloop to second, and she is out. That happened to her last time. 2 away in the inning. And brings up Bella Richer. Richer singled back in the second.
Her first hit of spring fling play. Hopefully she can make it a string of hits today.
And the pitch, line foul. Kemp would be next if Richer can reach. And the pitch. Grounder through the left side, base hit. Runners at first and second. So we got something cooking here in the fourth.
Way to keep the hits going there, Bella.
We do have 2 out, so it's going to take a 2-out hit. Kemp reached on a fielder's choice back in the second.
Well, she had a 3-for-3 day yesterday, and hopefully she can continue the streak of reaching here.
Boy, if you can hit one pretty sharply on the ground, you got a good chance of getting it through. Ground's very hard. It hadn't rained in a while. Of course, Mother Nature's going to take care of that.
It looks like
in about 6-7 hours from now.
We've had a lot of flyouts, John, and it's just not that kind of a day.
Here's the pitch. There's a strike called right in on her hands. And it's 1 ball, 1 strike. This is a big out right here, big at bat. Could use some insurance. This game has gone by pretty fast. It's been a good pitching duel. And the pitch. Ooh, almost the same spot, but missed this time. 2 balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out. Top half of the fourth. I'll tell you what's missing. You haven't given the uniform colors today.
Oh, I haven't.
Fly ball, foul down the right field line. Well, let's do it now. You're really good at it.
Black jerseys, white pants with red and black pinstripe on those pants for Stewarts Creek. Red numbers, Creek written in cursive across the chest. Black socks with red stripes. Halls in the red jerseys and pants, white striping, Halls across the chest.
Yeah, you can. They stand out pretty good, don't they?
Yeah.
The pitch swung on and missed, and that's your inning. And another strikeout. That's 4 now for Hall's pitcher Emery Bales. No runs. There was a walk and a hit, and they strand 2. Going to the bottom of the fourth. Still Stewarts Creek 2, and Hall's High School nothing.
Since 1966, Fans Heating and Air has been a symbol of quality for Murfreesboro and Rutherford County. For friendly, complete service on Amana, Bryant, or American Standard Heating and Air products, Fans will do it all. Sell you your choice of products and then install it with their factory-trained, experienced, professional staff. In the unlikely event you need service, Fans will be there with trained technicians. Fans Heating and Air is located on Jayhawk Court, Call 615-893-7930. Fans Heating and Air.
Middle Tennessee Christian School, training for eternity.
People love to see us on the schedule when they have a home game because our fans show up.
MTCS President Matt Tiller.
The way we travel is just phenomenal. Our parents and our community are fully engaged in our school. When we compete, we're trying to do it in a way that honors God. We want to win. We also want to do it in a way that pleases Him.
Providing Christian values and academic excellence in a nurturing environment. That's Middle Tennessee Christian School. Invest in the future of your child. Find out more at mtcscougars.org.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Game brought to you by Bowen's Body Shop. From dings and dents to full body work, Jeff and Kyle Bowen do the job right out on Middle Tennessee Boulevard. Also, Fans Heating and Air, Middle Tennessee Electric. Sir Pizza, bringing you this half inning of State Farm Prep Sports coverage of Spring Fling, softball now, baseball 12:30, 1 o'clock time frame. And Spring Fling HQ will be on the TSSAAsports.com stream, and we will have it on at times today, probably from noon until the baseball game starts, and then after the Blue Raiders play at 3:45 versus Louisiana Tech.
Big inning coming up here for Brawley. She'll face the 3-4-5 hitters for Halls in the pitch. Is a strike called. Good start, 0-1. I'll be leaving after this inning, and I'm first going to go buy me a big bag of M&M almonds.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Will you share later?
No.
Of course not.
The pitch. Liner into right, but Wilson's there. Nice defense there by Wilson, and there's one away in the inning.
Well, if the sun's out, as hot as it's going to be over at Siegel, they might melt, John. You might not want to. Well, you've got a cooler, though. You can keep them in that.
Oh, you're not carrying the cooler? Oh.
Well,
I thought you might need it. So.
Nah.
Oh, no. Make the old man carry it all the way back. Yeah. There you go. You want me to carry some of the equipment while I'm at it?
Well, if you don't mind.
The pitch. Outside, 1 ball, no strikes. 2-0 Stewarts Creek. John and Brian with you this morning. Let's call it our morning brunch game.
Ah.
The pitch. Liner to short and picked up by Quiggle for out number 2.
Well, that's been 2 sharp hits, John.
I think some of that's the changeup, though.
Yeah.
They're out in front. I'll take the out.
Well, you said you were going to Chick-fil-A, but you've missed chicken mini time.
What?
You've missed chicken mini time. It's going to be a chicken sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
They could sell those things all day.
Everything's going to be closed now, but breakfast, so I'll go to lunch. Pitch is strike called. Maybe some delicious barbecue.
Hardee's has lunch until, or breakfast until noon.
A little leery about the late biscuits. Not that I don't know anything, but ball's high on the changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out in the inning here in the 4th. And the pitch from Brawley. It's high.
John, I would suggest trying the sausage, egg, and cheese English muffin from Wendy's.
Ooh, that's a lot of calories in that thing.
Yeah, it's like an Egg McMuffin.
Uh-huh. Pitch popped up. Does it taste really good? Is it really, really good?
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh well, then it's not. It's loaded with calories.
It's about like those almond M&Ms you're going to eat a bag of today.
No, they got almonds. They're
That's
protein.
the healthy part. I forgot.
That's protein. Here's the pitch, and another fly ball to right. Should be easy for Wilson, and it is. And the inning is over. Brawley is smoking right now. We go to the 5th inning. It's 2-0 here after that. It's 0 for 3. And I guess you're taking over, Brian. Coming up. Stay with us.
Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance takes great pride in treating local athletes here in Rutherford County. Experts in joint, bones, and muscles. And with over 65 specialists, TOA has a playbook to get you back in the game. To request an appointment, visit TOA.com or call 855-NEED-TOA. Tennessee Orthopedic Alliance. TOA. Live your best life.
This is a paid legal ad.
You've probably heard it a million times. If you're injured, call a lawyer. And you probably haven't because you don't know how much it will cost, how long it will take, or even if you have a case. At the law offices of John Day, we provide a free initial consultation because we understand that folks don't want to pay a lawyer only to find out they don't have a case. If you think we can help, we do so on a contingency basis, which means we only get paid if you do. Seriously injured? Call me, John Day.
I'm State Farm Agent Ron Reeves. You're listening to Prep Softball.
Our game tonight, this morning, brought to you by Good Neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack, located at 805 South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office. State Farm Agent Dana Womack, 615-900-0877. And getting out of his slumping chair and now sitting up straight and erect, here is Brian Barrett.
Yeah, I was just kind of kicked back. And
yeah, you were just kind of like
join the call of your game.
Chugging some Coke and man, those M&Ms are tempting me. He's got them right in front of me now. He seemed like a nice guy when I first met him.
He did move them, didn't he?
But I think he's evil.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Wilson.
See that little smile on that little grin on his face? He knows. Said, tempt the fat boy. That's exactly right.
0-1 to Wilson. This pitch way inside. It's Wilson, then top of the order, Quiggle and Thomas.
I'll leave it 11, Brian. I'll stay with you just a little bit longer.
Oh, wow. 12 minutes, huh?
No, you're – well.
Need to have plenty of time. Swing and slow roller to short. Bales throwing it over to Irwin for the first out of the inning. Stewarts Creek has put together a 5-hit game to this point. First inning was big. 3 singles in the first. They scored 2 runs on it. Since then, they have scattered the hits out between the second and fourth innings. One away, top of the order, and Quiggle, your batter. She's due. And a ground out to third is going to retire her after the first pitch.
Okay, Tanaja, take a few pitches. Let Brawley catch her breath.
Yeah, she's grounded out to short twice today.
It's going to be a quick inning if we don't.
Well, let's see if Thomas can get some 2-out magic going. She's reached both times on a single and an error. But this time it'll be with 2 away. Here's the first pitch from Emery Bales. Caught that outer corner to the left-handed batter. The sun has been out here for the last couple of innings. Pretty bright. 0-1. Got her on the outside corner again. Emery Bales kind of settling in here. He's only walked 1 in the game today. It's a 2-start count to Thomas. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over after a couple of really quick outs. 3 up, 3 down here in the 5th for the Stewarts Creek Lady Redhawks. So let's keep moving. Bottom of the 5th coming up, and the score, Stewarts Creek 2, Halls nothing. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Quick, convenient, efficient. 3 words that we all hope to experience when we do business. Our goal at JHA Company is to bring just that to an industry that's traditionally dictated to the customer when it's time to do business. Whether you're purchasing class pictures in a yearbook, class jewelry, a letter jacket, school spirit wear, or senior graduation products, we strive to make the experience quick, convenient, and efficient. Find out more at jhacompany.com. JHA, your one source for an unparalleled scholastic experience.
Hey, it's Brian. I'd like to tell you about my bank, First National Bank of Middle Tennessee. I want a bank where people know your name, say hi, and yes, even give me a sucker sometimes. Every time I go in, everyone's got a smile. Everybody at First National Bank of Middle Tennessee makes you feel so special. You get the hometown feel of a small bank with everything you'd expect from a big bank. Don't get that at yours? Come on over with me to First National Bank of Middle Tennessee on Gateway and Memorial Boulevards. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
I'm State Farm Agent Andy Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Brianna Smith first in here to face Brawley and takes a ball on the first pitch. Smith with a one-out walk, her last at bat. Just 2 over the minimum for Brawley. 2 walks in the game for her. Changeup just misses on the outside. She's visibly grimacing. Every time I say that word, I think of McDonald's, though. Grimace.
Oh.
You know, they brought that purple shake, which tasted terrible. A lot of people thought it did anyway. Got her on the outside corner that time. That's been the honey spot for her today. It's Brianna Smith, Landry Bernard, and Mackenzie Baker, the 6, 7, and 8 hitters for Halls, due up to face Jaden Brawley. Brawley had a really great day at first yesterday and at the plate. Outside corner misses low, and the count is 3-1.
So you win this game, you don't play again till tomorrow. That's a nice little, instead of playing a 4:30 game.
And here's another big thing about it after this pitch. Change up, got that outside corner, and she's pulled back to a full count. John, if you can win this game and get to tomorrow, somebody was going to have to beat you twice to keep you from going to the championship game. That's how big this one is right here. The payoff pitch swung on, grounder to third. Sandifer up with it, throws it across to Ashworth for out number 1. That was a good battle there with Smith.
Well, so far Sandifer can throw. She throws great underhanded and throws great overhanded. She's a good athlete and robbed of a home run today.
Sure was. She had the majestic home run at Siegel in the region semifinals to punch their ticket to the region finals. This is on the outside corner to Landry Bernard. She popped to second her last time.
When you look at her, do you think home run hitter?
No, not really.
Skin and bones. Got that long stretch, that long stride.
It's a 1-0 to Bernard, and the Brawley pitch just misses outside. Now the umpire calls Coach Fernandez out. And Brawley comes here, and Kemp may have, they're looking at Kemp's glove. There must be some issue there. And Coach Patterson is bringing out 2 catcher's mitts, and they are going to, something is up with the one
probably
she had.
Broken. Probably string broken.
It's kind of what it looked like, isn't it? So that delays play here just a little bit. Now everybody back in, and it's a 2-ball count, and low and outside. Well, she got behind Smith, got her to ground out to third. She's going to have to come back here against Bernard now. And the pitch in there for a strike.
Just freeze it. That change just freezes them. You want to swing and you go, it's not here yet, and you want to swing and you don't.
Softball coming from neighboring field, bouncing over. The pitch swung on, grounded to third. Sandifer up with it to Ashworth. This is not a recording. Second ground out to third on almost a full count for both. 2 away for Mackenzie Baker. It was a 3-up, 3-down fourth, third as well. Can she make it a third straight inning? Brawley facing Mackenzie Baker now. Grounder to third. Nice scoop by Sandifer. The throw to first, and the inning is over. Yet another 3-up, 3-down inning for Brawley. She's faced 2 over the minimum through 5. We head to the 6th with your score. Stewarts Creek 2, Halls nothing on State Farm Prep Sports.
Getting the kids to practice on time. Remembering if it's your day to bring snacks. Making it to the game with a clean jersey.
Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with Auto Owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. Auto Owners works with independent agents who answer when you call, so you can worry about more important things, like whether your kid is going to run toward first or third base. That's simple human sense.
Rayburn Insurance in Smyrna.
Come see me, Rick Hall, at Rayburn Insurance in downtown Smyrna today.
Online at rayburn.net.
Winners Trophies can help you with customized awards for any occasion. Owner Kelly Hockenberry continues to provide awards for sports teams, churches, recognition awards, and more. Call Winners Trophies at 904-6002. That's 904-6002 for the best in quality, service, and pricing. You can also email Kelly, winnerstrophy@comcast.net. That's Winners Trophy at Comcast.net. Any award for any occasion. Winners Trophies, 904-6002.
I'm State Farm Agent Emerson Williams, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Today's game also brought to you by good neighbor State Farm Agent Dana Womack out on South Church Street between Farm Credit and the Post Office, 900-0877. First pitch to Sandifer, sails low for a ball. Sandifer, Brawley, and Stembridge. It's the 3, 4, and 5 hitters for Stewarts Creek. Need to get something going. Put 2 runs on in the first. Been milking that for a while. Riser ball swung on and missed. The sophomore dynamic trio in the 3, 4, and 5 holes here for Stewarts Creek. Looking for win number 30 and a spot in the winner's bracket final tomorrow. Swung on, chopped right between short and third, and it's going to dribble out there for a leadoff hit for Samaya Sandifer, her second hit of the game. And a nice start here to the 6th inning. Be nice to put some crooked numbers up here a little bit. Digging in is Brawley. She struck out twice today. Swung on, lined foul down the left field side. She had a great day yesterday. 3 for 4, drove in 4 of their 8 runs with a couple of singles and a double. Not really an RBI opportunity here unless we get a big hit. Swung on, high fly ball, left center field. It's up against the fence. And they are waving her home. Sandifer sliding. No, she walks in safe. It's a stand-up double and a run scored. And the Creek has tacked on another run. It's 3-0. Jaden Brawley, first hit today. And Stembridge going to be your batter. Looks like they're going to have a runner here for Brawley. And they're going to have Riley Willis, the freshman, come in and run down at second. Well, Brawley had a great day yesterday, was due today after 2 strikeouts, and delivered a big one right there. Let's keep it going, Jalen. Jalen Stembridge has singled and walked. She's been on both times. Here's the pitch. Shows bunt, pulls it back, and takes one there. Takes that one for a ball. It's 1-0. Runner in scoring position for the Creek. They've already added 1 run here. The pitch. Bunted but foul down the right sideline here. So it's a 1-1 count. Got Siegel baseball versus Farragut coming up around 12:30 maybe. Check on the other game that's going on there in just a second. The pitch, bunted and just rolls foul. Boy, it hit a pebble out there and bounced across the line. If that one had stayed fair, it was trouble. over at Siegel right now. It's the top of the 5th with Beach leading Clarksville 3-0 in an elimination game. So the winner of that game moves on and will take on this evening the loser of the Siegel-Farragut game. That'll be 5 o'clock. What's on the schedule. Stembridge in with a 1-2 count now. We're in the 6th. Pitch on the way. And it is strike 3 called. So Stembridge is the first out of the inning, and the 6th strikeout for Emory Bales. Still have 2 more outs to work with here, do the Lady Redhawks. And now Aubrey Ashworth going over to have some conversation. She's had 2 identical at-bats, lined it to soft liners to second. So she's 0 for 2. We will have Middle Tennessee baseball from Ruston, Louisiana this afternoon as well. It's a 3:45 airtime. And we'll see if we have anything this evening. Eagleville is playing at 12:30 versus Oakdale. If they win, which they won 16-1 yesterday, they'll be playing tomorrow. The pitch, a little slow number, but it hooks foul. On that Eagleville bracket here. If Eagleville wins, they play at 2 o'clock tomorrow. If they were to drop the game versus Oakdale, they would play at 5 o'clock tonight. Stay in the winner's bracket as long as you can. Stewarts Creek trying to do that here. The pitch, swung on, fouled back. So 2 strikes against Aubrey Ashworth now. Bella Richer is on deck, and Bella has 2 hits. I'd like to see if we could get Ashworth on and get Bella out there. Pitch is strike 3 called on the outside corner, and Ashworth just stands there like a statue. So after giving up a single and a double to Sandifer and Brawley, 2 strikeouts of Stembridge and Ashworth, and it's going to be up to Richer. See if we can get another run across here. She has singled 2 for 2 today. This one high from Bales. B-A-L-E-S, like a bale of hay, Bales. Sister Harper's Bales is at short. The 1-0. Swung on, high, pop up left side. And camping under it is Cooper out there. And that is going to end the Stewarts Creek 6th. But we do get a run out of it on 2 hits. No walks, errors, or hit batters, and 1 Lady Redhawk left on. To the bottom of the 6th we go. New score, Stewarts Creek 3, Halls nothing on State Farm Prep Sports.
Rely on the experienced professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air.
Whether it's the blazing heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, let the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air Conditioning on West College Street keep your home or business comfortable year-round. We service all major brands and in most cases offer same-day service. Call us today at 615-890-1311. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air, your Rheem Pro partner heating and cooling contractor on West College Street, just under the Thompson Lane overpass.
Sir Pizza. You can now order Murfreesboro's favorite pizza online at sirpizzatn.com. We've made ordering online a breeze. From sirpizzatn.com, tap on the location nearest you and begin your order for carryout or delivery. You can order the Royal Feast, create your own, spaghetti, calzones, everything right from our online portal at sirpizzatn.com. Sir Pizza, you made me love pizza.
I'm State Farm Agent Bud Morris, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
It's the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 Stewarts Creek, and Hall's up to bat. And the first pitch high from Jaden Brawley. It's the 9-1-2 hitters here for Halls. Mackenzie Irwin at the plate now. Kaylee Hutchison and Kaylee Cooper due up here in the 6th. Change up just misses outside. The last 3 innings have been 3 up, 3 down for Jaden Brawley. 2-0 now. Missed that outside corner. Just looking to the dugout there. A little frustrated, especially at that last one, maybe. So Irwin in the driver's seat, probably going to get something across the middle here. The pitch, and did. And Irwin took that one all the way. See if she takes another with the count 3-1. Brawley checking the wristband, then the pitch. Swung on, chopped right through the hole. And that is going to end the no-hitter. Got it right past Quiggle, who made a dive at it, just a few feet in front of her glove. So that takes us to the top of the order. And Hutchison, who's walked and popped to short. The first pitch, outside, 1-0. The later we go, the more pressure mounts here. Stewarts Creek with a 3-0 lead. In the bottom of the 6th. Bunted. Nicely done as Brawley flips it to Ashworth to get the out. Irwin does go to second. So the sac bunt from Hutchison advances Irwin. Got the out though, that's important. Kaylee Cooper is 0 for 2 with a pop out to short and a strikeout. Let's make it 0 for 3. Brawley's pitch. Right back to the mound in the circle and knocked down by Brawley, but can't corral it. It's going to be a base hit. That was going to be a really, really tough play. It was hit high. Brawley had to jump in the air. She did knock it down. But the second hit this inning. Going to third is Irwin. So he hit a sac bunt and a hit. Now Emery Bales, the Hall's pitcher, in the batter's box. Takes a strike on that outside corner. Jaden can settle down here now a little bit. She's got one out. Let's build on that and get this second one here. The pitch, swung on, fouled back. She's finally in the driver's seat here with a 2-strike count. Gotten behind some batters this inning. This is only the second time in the game she's faced over the minimum. The pitch, right back through the middle. It's going to get through. Base hit and a run scores. It's now 3-1 as Irwin comes in. So back-to-back hits now. Single and an RBI for Bales. Harper Bales, the batter now. Got a pinch runner in as well for Knox Halls at first. So first and second with one out and a run across for Knox Halls. 3-1. And Harper Bales, cleanup hitter, is lined to second and short today. Coach Fernandez being given the lineup change here. And everybody back in their places. Harper Bales. Need to shut this down here. The line, the pitch. The liner Knocked down by the second baseman. Throw to first for out number 2. No, she was off the bag. I thought she was out for sure. Coach Fernandez asking second base umpire here. If they don't overturn this, it's bases loaded. I would highly doubt that happens. Well, there's at least conversation now with all three. It's 3-1, but it's going to be 3-1 with 2 on and 2 out, or 3-1 with 3 on and 1 out. That's a big difference. She's safe. 4 hits in the inning now. And this is getting really dicey. Got the tying run at second in scoring position. The go-ahead run at first. And just 1 out. Brianna Hundley is the pitcher, or is the batter rather, second baseman. Really important time here for the Creek. Swung on, popped up, center field. Under it is Thomas. Got it. They're going to throw home, and it is going to be cut off. So another run scores, and it's 3-2. So Cooper comes in, but everybody holds at first and second. So it's a sac fly and an RBI for Hundley. Boy, that run in the top of this inning is huge right now. 2 away. Brianna Smith, the batter. Outside, got that strike across. Bales at first, that's Harper Bales, and Emery Bales at second. One strike pitch on the way. Just misses outside. Brawley was sailing along here until this 6th inning. Gave up her first hit to Irwin, who led off the inning. Then 3 straight after a sac bunt. The 1-1. Outside corner, and didn't get that call. That draws some displeasure from the Stewarts Creek crowd. Check of the wristband. Pitch inside. It's now 3-1. Do have a base open, but I don't want to get into that situation again. Tying run down at second right now. You can hear the Hall's players chanting 3-1. Pitch. It's a walk. That would be the 3rd of the game. And the bases are once again loaded. And now Coach Fernandez coming out of the dugout. Well, the situation, there are 2 outs in the inning, but you got a Hall's player at every bag. The tying run is at 3rd. Fly ball could tie us up here. If she can beat it out. Conversation with the infield here. Brawley gets a pat on the backside from Coach Fernandez. You always wonder about what they're talking about there. Just a chance for Brawley to kind of cool down, settle down. Just needs to get one more out. 8th batter of the inning here in Bernard. Stewarts Creek clinging to a 1-run lead now. Swing and a miss. sounded like she might have got a piece of that, maybe. Regardless, a 1-strike count to Bernard, who's popped to second and grounded to third today. Bases full of Halls players, and the pitch misses low. Brawley flustered at that, and you heard the crowd's reaction to it. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch, swung on, lined past third. This is going to score 1 run, and there are 2 across, and Halls has taken the lead. Bales comes across for run 3. Harper Bales for run 4. Smith all the way to third now, and Bernard at second. Just drove in 2. New ball game now. And that gives Stewarts Creek just 1 more shot at it. Can't afford any more. 5th hit of the inning, and the 9th batter of the inning is Mackenzie Baker. Stewarts Creek was sailing with a 3-0 lead coming into this 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th has not been a good one. Pitch sails high on Brawley. Baker 0 for 2, lined to left field and grounded to third. But 5 hits all in this inning off of Brawley. The pitch lined sharply down the first base side, but foul. Many Redhawks need an out. Let's look ahead just a little bit. It's the 8, 9, and 1 hitters for Stewarts Creek. Due up in the top of the 7th. The pitch. Strike on the outer half. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Well, now it's damage control. Can't really afford another run, I wouldn't think. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from Jaden Brawley. Outside and a ball, 2-2. Stewarts Creek fans really riled up down there now. And finally something to cheer about for Halls. They've come back and struck for 4 here in this inning. Pitch. Outside corner, strike 3 called. Thank goodness. Got out of the inning, but not before Halls strikes for 4 runs to take the lead on 5 hits. There was a walk and 2 left on. Well, it's a new ball game. We go to the 7th, and it's time for Stewarts Creek to go get some. They trail by 1 run, 4-3 to Halls on State Farm Prep Sports.
Craig's Tax Service at 142 Heritage Park Drive offers complete tax preparation, financial, and bookkeeping services.
This is Brett Craig with Craig's Tax Service. From personal tax preparation to business bookkeeping, payroll, and taxes, at Craig's Tax Service, our staff is here to help.
Get help with your taxes. Call 890-2233 for an appointment.
As a former Siegel Star football player, I know the importance of the high school sports experience. Good luck to all county student athletes.
Craig's Tax Service, 890-2233.
Dr. Automotive is the cure for your car. Brothers Danny and Randy Brewer have been providing Rutherford County with ASE certified auto repair for nearly 20 years. You'll receive courteous and friendly customer service every time. Why? Because we grew up here and you are our neighbors. Foreign and domestic auto repair and maintenance on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna, just off I-24. SmyrnaAutorepair.com, 615-220-0971. Just ask for Danny.
I'm State Farm Agent Celeste Middleton, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Brooke Kemp on the first pitch. Base hit. It went maybe 10 feet and just kind of died there. Good start here to the 7th. First hit of the game for Kemp. And Redscliffe coming in to run. Got to have a big inning here for the Lady Redhawks. Lena Wilson, one pitch and a single. That's a good start. Wilson is 0 for 2. Shows bunt. Gets it down. Bales the throw to first. It does advance. Kemp to second. So a sac bunt. And that tying run is now in scoring position and gets us to the top of the order. Chloe Quiggle had some clutch hits yesterday. It's 2 for 4 with an RBI in the 4th. Could really use her big bat here. Quiggle and Thomas. And if anybody can reach Sandifer, this is the order that you'd like to have up here. Quiggle is due. She's 0 for 3 today. Swung on, chop past third, dig out by the shortstop, got her hung up between second and third. And tag out. Kemp is out. And there are 2 away. Got the leadoff runner. My goodness. Well, Quiggle did her job, but cut down in the rundown is Brooke Kemp. And now Stewarts Creek has one more out to work with, and the tying run is at first instead of second. Pitch swung on, fouled back. Well, Tanasia Thomas. We need a hero. What you did earlier is that girl left early. That would help. The pitch swung on, lined over third base and through. Base hit. Runner safe. Got to be careful on the base paths here now. Second hit of the inning. Runners at first and second now. No sacrifice opportunity at all here, because there are 2 outs. But the tying run is in scoring position. And now it looks like they're going to have a brief meeting in the pitcher circle, Knox Halls. Nope, they're not. They're going to intentionally walk Samaya Sandifer. So that will be the second walk of the game. Puts a runner at every bag now. Let's see what this conversation is about. Looks like Halls is going to make a pitching change. And they are. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back. It's the call to the bullpen for Ideas Tees, the place in Rutherford County for school spirit wear, screen printing, embroidery, and more. They've got officially licensed MTSU Blue Raider merchandise at Raider Tees as well. 910 Ridgely Road, just off Broad between Chewy's and Chili's. Back with more. 2 outs. Stewarts Creek trailing 4-3. We'll be right back.
You've seen the ads out there, companies wanting to buy your home. But why sell yourself short when you can get fair market value? I'm Lisa Patton. If you have an estate to settle or a home to sell, call Parks Auction. We'll work with you to sell your home or property in any condition with no costly repairs on your timeline. Why accept one offer when you can have multiple? You need Parks Auction. We look out for your best interest. Call Parks Auction today. We handle everything.
I'm State Farm Agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Baseball.
Well, Brawley is the batter. Takes the first pitch outside. Again, new pitcher here. I'll give that to you. I don't have the roster, though, unfortunately. Swing and a miss. See if I can work on that. Elena Stamper is your pitcher. Swing and a miss on the pitch outside. Now down to their last strike. Stamper coming in, trying to have a big 1/4 of an inning or 1/3 of an inning. This pitch is outside. Even at 2-2, need a big something here from Jaden Brawley. 2 balls, 2 strikes, bases loaded. The pitch, swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Stewarts Creek falls 4-3. Bases loaded here in the 7th. Caught in a rundown. That's a tough loss that's going to sting here for a bit for the Lady Redhawks. That's going to drop Stewarts Creek down in the losers bracket. And they will play this afternoon at 4:30 here on this same field versus the winner of Green Hill Henry County. And Knox Halls wins it here by a 4-3 final score. Led 3-0 going to the 6th. We'll come back, have some totals for you, and get you set here for the rest of the afternoon. You're listening to State Farm Prep Sports.
Hello, this is Coy Young at Las Casas Feed Supply. We'd like to welcome you to our door.
If you're a homeowner with a 1/4 acre or several, Las Casas Feed Supply focuses on premium feeds and dog foods you won't find in the box stores.
Nutrition is our specialty here at Las Casas Feed.
Family owned and operated by Coy and Jennifer Young, inviting you to stop by, visit, and enjoy the country.
Customer service and expertise that exceeds your expectations.
Las Casas Feed is also your place for local milk from the MTSU Dairy on Barlow Lane, just off Highway 96 East in Las Casas.
Each team knows which play can be the winning move. I'm good neighbor State Farm agent Celeste Middleton, and I'd love the opportunity to talk to you about combining your home and auto insurance. Call me at 615-895-2700, and I can save you time and money.
It's not just a home or a car. I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack. We see your home and car as the time and memories you put into them. Give me a call at 615-900-0877 and let me help you give them the protection they deserve.
If you need concrete work done, who would I call? Dan France Concrete. Here's why. He's local. He attended Walter Hill Elementary, Oakland, and MTSU. He served our community as a school resource officer for 9 years, and he's involved in the community.
This is Dan with Dan France Concrete, wishing all Rutherford County student athletes a great season. Study hard, play harder, and be safe.
Dan France Concrete is a licensed and insured residential and commercial concrete construction contractor serving Middle Tennessee. Check out danfranceconcrete.com online to see some of their work.
I'm State Farm agent Dana Womack, and you're listening to Prep Softball.
Back for the Prentice Allsup Heating and Air postgame show, and I wish the news was better. This one stings a bit. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air services all major brands and in most cases offers same-day service. Rely on the Rheem Pro professionals at Prentice Allsup Heating and Air to keep your home or business comfortable year-round. 615-890-1311, their number. PrenticeAllsup.com online. Prentice Allsup Heating and Air on West College Street. It's a 4-3 loss to Knoxville Halls for Stewarts Creek. 4 runs in the 6th inning. Stewarts Creek had their chances in the 7th, but after Kemp got caught in a rundown, that put 2 away, and that made it really, really tough. Had that not happened, I think it's going to be a different message here in this one. Dr. Automotive players of the game here from Stewarts Creek. Let's see. I'm going to go with Samaya Sandifer today. She was 2 for 3 with a run, 2 runs scored in the game. And she also was intentionally walked in that 7th inning. So Sandifer, our player at the game, at the plate. Dr. Automotive, excellent auto repair service at Dr. Automotive with ASC certified mechanics and master mechanics. Danny and Randy Brewer, those brothers out there and their fine staff at Dr. Automotive, are equipped to handle all of your foreign and domestic vehicle repair and maintenance needs on Hazelwood Drive in Smyrna and online at smyrnaautorepair.com. Well, as we talk about the keys to the game, things were sailing along for Stewarts Creek, but then the sixth inning for Knoxville Halls. They had not had a hit off of Brawley until the leadoff hit by Mackenzie Irwin. Then they sacrificed her over, and then 3 straight hits. Another sac fly, driving in another run, but then the big blow was Landry Bernard's double that knocked in 2. And that game made it 4-3 and really put the pressure on Stewarts Creek in the top of the 7th. Dr. Automotive, and now your Craig's Tax Service keys to the game. Tax laws are confusing, so get help with your taxes at Craig's Tax Service. They specialize in personal and business tax preparation, financials, and bookkeeping services. 890-2233. And here shortly we'll have our podcast up, the Sir Pizza podcast, at WGNSSports.com. So don't forget, get your favorite pizza online now. SirPizzaTN.com. If you're in for Spring Fling and listening in, that is where you can get the best pizza you've ever had. Sir Pizza, 3 locations, East Main, South Church, and Memorial Boulevard. And again, you can order online, go pick it up, hot and ready for you there. Time to get your stats here in the post-game show from Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, as well as JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. Real quickly for Knoxville Halls, again, they didn't have any hits until the 6th inning. And it was Irwin who led off in the 9 spot with a hit, a sac bunt. Then Cooper had a hit. Emery and Harper Bales a hit. Then a sac fly RBI by Brianna Hunley. And then a walk of Smith gave a 2 RBI double to Bernard, and that changed the complexion of this game totally. 4-3 the final score. For Bales, the starting pitcher for Knox Halls, 3 runs. I'm sorry, that's incorrect. She pitched 6 2/3. She gave up 3 runs, 10 hits, 7 strikeouts, and 2 walks. And Stamper comes in and strikes out Brawley and gets the save for Knox Halls. For Brawley today in her 6 innings, first 5 were perfection. Faced 2 over the minimum. Only walked 3 batters, 2 in the first 5 innings. But she wound up giving up 4 hits, or 4 runs on 5 hits in that 6th inning. Struck out 3 and walked 3 batters. For Stewarts Creek at the plate, 1 for 4 for Chloe Quiggle. She got a 7th inning hit, trying to get something going there. Tanasia Thomas was 2 for 4 with a run scored today. She had a hit in the 7th. Samaya Sandifer was 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored and a walk. And it was Jaden Brawley 1 for 4 with the RBI double in the 6th inning, which was huge at the time because that gave them that 3rd run, but it turned out not to be enough. Bella Richer was 2 for 3 today with 2 singles, and 1 for 3 with a single for Brooke Kemp. That came in the 7th. So that's all of your stats. Fans Heating and Air, Winners Trophies, and JHA Company, Josh Houston and Associates. So with the win, Halls will move on. They will await tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock the winner of Stewarts Creek versus either Green Hill or Henry County. And that game may be over by now, so let me check over here real quick and see where that one is. It does appear to be over, so let me pull up the bracket. And I'm unfortunately on baseball here, so give me just a second to get to my softball bracket. Girls softball in 4A, they may still be playing. Henry County is leading 5-0 in the top of the 7th over Green Hill. So the defending state champion is in jeopardy of being sent home with 2 straight losses in this tournament. So it'll be likely Henry County to face Stewarts Creek at 4:30 this evening. We don't know about our evening plans just yet. We've got to wait on these 12:30 games, and plus we've got Middle Tennessee baseball, and maybe some weather to contend with. So we've got to find a good, nice dry place. So with that being said, we're going to have, about 40 minutes of the Dale Walmsley radio show. Then at noon, we kick off Spring Fling HQ, and then we'll be on with you from Siegel as Siegel battles Farragut. It's a 12:30 start for that one, if they're on time, over at Siegel with that one. And let me see where they are in the process of that game. It's 5, no, that's the wrong team. 7-0 Beach, and they're in the bottom of the 7th. So I'd say by the time I get there and get set up, we'll be close to rocking and rolling. So let's get out of here real quick. Thank you, Jackson, back at the station for everything. And we'll see you in just a few. Spring Fling coverage here on News Radio WGNS. Stewarts Creek falls 4-3, but they still fight, still live on to fight another game here this afternoon. So long until the next time we meet in just a few minutes at the game.
Rutherford County's biggest sports events are on News Radio WGNS, FM 101.9, FM 100.5, AM 1450, streaming at WGNSSports.com, on our iPhone and Android apps, and always at the game.